And now for my goals for this cross-country season.
Broken clock's right twice a day, but mine spins in reverse and may have double odds and better luck. Now it's twice as good as worthless junk. My heart's as healthy as a horse, but my hard hat's looking hardly worn. That other steel-toed boot'll drop, but I don't know when or how to stop.
Hello. Welcome to another video. 2020 has been a very strange year. And it just got stranger as you are now watching a video of me sitting on a playground in 95-degree weather wearing a sweatshirt. Well, a couple things about that. I only hit my head once while filming that intro. And the reason I'm wearing a sweatshirt, and actually I'm wearing my Bug Hunter sweatshirt. Shout out to Bug Hunter. Go listen to his music, I will link it in the description. Just released a new album. But actually, the reason I'm wearing a sweatshirt is it hasn't been very hot here. And I have a race this Thursday, just in a few days, and it hasn't been very hot until this week. This week is very hot. But all last week, the mornings were in the 50s, and afternoons high of like 80. So nothing crazy, and I'm not really all that used to the heat, but I'm trying to spend more time outside and in the heat, and I'm just wearing a sweatshirt so I sweat a little bit more. And I can tell you one thing, I am sweating right now. So this video, as you probably have guessed just from the title alone, is going to be recapping my 2020 summer in training. I posted 27 episodes of the Lockdown Log this summer, and in those 27 episodes, I didn't really explain fully what was happening with my training. Yeah, you saw the workouts, and you'd see me running in some beautiful places, and I never explained why I was doing a workout, what my goals were, what I was doing at cross-country practice. So that's why today I'm going to fill you in on everything. I'll just say this now. I finally made a Strava privacy zone. So now you can follow me on Strava, request to follow, and I will accept. So as you may have guessed, I am training for the 2020 fall cross-country season here in Iowa. Last season, I was injured for a couple weeks in late June and early July. I had IT band tendonitis. Thankfully, that did not flare up again, as it's something that comes back if you don't do much strengthening. Which brings me to my next point, and that is strength training. This was probably one of the biggest things that helped me improve so far over the summer. I have been lifting 3 days a week. I do leg extensions, hamstring curls, bench press, bicep curls, rowing, this one. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I just hit my highest bench press a couple weeks ago, and this is going to make some of you laugh. 80 pounds times 5. So sure, I could probably do more, but 80 pounds times 5, that was my highest bench press that I've done.
I don't know what makes you move. I don't know what makes you move. In these photographs,
so this summer I peaked my mileage at 70 miles in 1 week. I had a few 60s and a few 65s, and that is the highest I've ever run in 1 week. That was just last week, and so far I feel kind of sore. but not crazy sore. The way that I got to 70 miles in 1 week, well, I'll discuss that in another video. But I really progressed my mileage over the summer. I started at around 28 or 30 miles, built up, and as you are seeing on your screen right now, you can see what mileage I hit every week. So week 1, that was like 30 miles, and that was the first full week back after I took some time off after what should have been the track season. And all those miles over the summer, they add up. You know, every day that you go out there and pound the pavement or the trails or the dirt roads, I don't know the exact number, but you are seeing it on your screen right now. I think it was somewhere around 534 miles, which is a lot of running, and that puts me at around 1,600 miles in 2020. I've done 3 time trials this summer. 2 of them were 1 mile time trials, and then one of them was a 5K time trial that was just a couple days ago. 5:13 for the first mile, 4:58.9 for the 1,600. That was my first time going under 5, and it was a staggered start, so I wasn't really actually in a pack with people, which makes a big difference. And then that 5K time trial that was just a couple days ago, I ran 17:38 on a reasonable course. There are a couple hills, but the thing was, I felt like I probably could have gone faster had I not gone out so fast.
Some of these goals are getting old and seem to be falling out of reach.
And now for my goals for this cross-country season. The main goal is to help my team qualify for state in whatever way I can. I really don't want to miss state by 1 point like last season. I want to run under 16:25. That is a stretch goal, I know, and who knows if it's doable, but I think it's definitely possible. And if I have a perfect race, perfect weather, I think that it's quite possible. And I see that there are some people on the bike trail taking interest in why I'm filming sitting in the middle of a park wearing a sweatshirt with a bug on it. And I want to run at state. I would love to take you guys along for this journey, and I hope that you stick along by subscribing if you have not already. Inquiry of the episode: how was your summer of running? Tell me about it in the comments. Did you get injured? Did you have a great summer? What was your peak mileage? What were some of your favorite workouts that you did or favorite shoes that you wore? Let me know below. I'd love to hear about it. And thank you to everybody who has been answering the inquiry of the episode. So for my cross-country practices, what my team has been doing is we have staggered starts, meaning we have several groups of about 10 to 12, and they all start at a different time in the morning, so we avoid contact with other groups. That way, if someone else in another group gets sick, the entire team does not have to quarantine. And when we run, I try to wear my mask the entire time, and I try to encourage others to wear their mask for the entire time, just because the science has been proven that masks slow the spread. So if anybody is asymptomatic, the chances of it being spread if everybody wore a mask is way reduced. I would say about 25% of my teammates wear their mask the entire time, which isn't bad. I'm happy that it's not 0. And I hope other cross-country teams around the state and around the country are doing the same thing that we are, or even more, maybe wearing their mask more. Let me know down in the comments what your team is doing if you are practicing. And then I've been following my coach's training plan. This is not a training plan that I created or Todd Father created, but I've been following my coach's training plan. So the workouts that you have seen me do are basically workouts that you would do if you were on my team and running the same amount of mileage. So this is going to be the last part of the video. What do I expect from this season? What will it look like? How will races be run? All that stuff. Well, I think people are really going to be a little nervous to take the starting line with 100 different guys just strung out close together. I'm a little nervous for it, to be honest. You see, in my perfect world, everybody would be wearing a mask at the start. Everybody would be wearing a mask during the entire race. And all the people out there that are thinking, oh, you can't really run in a mask. Well, just the other day, in 75-degree heat, I was wearing a mask for 15 miles at a 7:07 average pace. So, I mean, the entire run I wore the mask. So I'm pretty sure you could wear the mask for a 5K. And I know it's harder to breathe, but there are masks out there that are much easier to run in than others. So you just need to do your research, find a mask that works. At least I hope that people will be wearing a mask at the starting line and still be trying to physically distance themselves from one another. And now the cicadas are coming out. Oh man. The problem with filming in summer in Iowa. I'm guessing most meets will be small, maybe dual meets, maybe triangular meets. I have a race this Thursday, just in a couple days, and I will take you guys along and show you what it's like, so be prepared for that. So that is it for today's video. Inquiry of the episode, remember, how was your summer? Let me know below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope your training is going well, and I hope that racing will return to normal soon.